What a time of year we're having. Hello, everyone. I'm Russell Mays coming to you. We're almost into the Christmas season. I hope everyone has having a grand time. Okay, let's see what's happening. No matter how much the general public speaks their views and writes their congressman or congresswoman for you PC idiots, they will not pay attention to what your views are. Right or wrong, they could care less. That's our congressmen and women. They do not care. At one time, I thought it was power and money they craved, and they would do anything to get it. I have found out that's part of it, but I was wrong. It is even worse than that. They just do not want you to believe they are right. Or is it they want you to believe they are right? They hate being wrong. That is the typical socialist viewpoint. No matter how wrong you are, never admit that you are wrong. Our politicians told lies and cheat and twisted the truth and facts to fit their point of view about everything they promised they would do. Nothing has transpired to what they said they would do. And this has been standard operating procedure for a very, very long time. I know American people are smarter than that. The crap the news put. Just think about that. The news is putting out, along with their lies, and our politicians spew every day. So the news is like their mouthpiece. It's very difficult to fight against that kind of power, but we have to. My heart aches when I see that the hate of our president is so burned into them that they will not allow that hate to lead them into the world of lies and deceptions to undermine a person that was elected by 63 million Americans. That hate has literally blinded many people. And what is sad, nothing that I say or do will change their minds or save you from the hate that you carry. I can't save you from your own hatred. What it will do is burn you up inside so much you will be willing to destroy this great country of ours just to satisfy your hate. That is amazing. Think about it. The hatred for no reason except for our president won the election. That hatred is so instilled in you now that you will destroy your home and your family and the country you live in and prosper in just because of your hatred. Our press does nothing to change this outcome because they are one of the reasons for this insatiable desire to fuel the hate of the people who believe anything they present. All I heard when I was growing up, question authority, question authority, question authority. Now the youth that has been yelling that refuse to question authority. When did public service become public control? Think about that. Every politician is in the proverbial public service. Not anymore. They are into public control. Because if they can control you, they have everything to gain from you. The only way to bring the truth to the forefront is to confront those who tell the lies. Too many good-hearted people will sit back and say nothing, even when confronted by the false prognosticators of doom and gloom. They do not get their way. That's it in a nutshell. You will find one of two things happen when you confront the false prophets of the left. They will yell louder and scream bigger and call you names because they cannot stand on the truth. Once they see that it is not working, they will walk away. They'll put up your hand and refuse to hear any other person who tells the truth. To give an example of how this works, let us take a look at James Comey. He said today he was wrong about the FISA warrants. He testified under oath that there was no wrongdoing when the FISA reports were issued 4 times. But now he says he was wrong. He had General Flynn put in jail for lying to Congress, and that's when Congress twisted the facts to set him up for a guilty plea. Now Comey is doing far worse. No one says anything. He just admitted not only that he was wrong on the FISA report, but that also means he lied to Congress. The very thing they're putting all these people in jail for. Also, during the impeachment hearings, the Congress was allowed to say anything they wanted without reprisal, because they were not under oath. They had the grandstand, the opening statements. They could say anything they wanted. Unless you were dead, you knew everything that they said in their statements were so far off of base, it was beyond lying. It was incredible. The press did nothing but made comments about it later because they wanted the ratings. But they forgot to ask the people because game shows beat them in the ratings game during the impeachment hearings. None of this matters. So if the people allow this kind of deceit and manipulation of our government, then we truly will lose our country to the ignorance and uninformed. I'm a baby boomer, which means my era is drawing to a close, and the youth will become the controlling group of government and leadership in this country. The youth will blame our generation for all the ills they have endured and deal with all the time. But they will not even confront it as long as they don't have to. They are sit on their ass and do nothing group of people. There are a few that are very ambitious, there's no doubt. Those are the ones you have to watch out for. So, my prediction is this. Our future of this country will be run by those who want to control your life. And it is the bed that you have made because you refuse to address the real issues and not the false problems designed to blind you to the truth. That's what's happening with the youth nowadays. They're going to be in control. There's no doubt about it. But the few that will be controlling will take everything. I'll give you a little example of how this works. Black Friday, regarded as the biggest shopping day of the year for Christmas, and finding that right gift for the ones you love. But not until 2005, when stores started to making it a holiday rush, with specials that turned the joyful time of finding that right gift into a death race to the best bargain. And those trying to stay alive and not get trampled to death by those who do not care for their fellow man. You see it all the time on television. Why? For a big screen TV? For the new Nintendo game? Why would you kill your fellow human being for that? Christmas is the time of good cheer and family and friends. If you make it about best toy for your child, whom you will not teach to be grown adults, but a child of spoils, do not be offended when they are older and have no use for you and your values, because you have given them none. You've not given them one value to hold on to. The real sadness to this is that what will happen to your children in the future? They will die young because they will not know how to make a life for themselves or for the ones they love. They will be forced to live in a lower state of existence under the control of those who saw how easy it is to control them because they have no values. Give you an example. Currently, life expectancy of a person in Russia is 71 years of age. Here in the United States is an average 80 years. The more you allow governments to control your life, the less you will have available to you to maintain a healthy life. The advancements in healthcare will continue, but only a few will have access to it because they can and they will not want to share with the lower life forms you have become. Think about that. All I can do is share what I see and what I fear for the future. One thing is for sure, and this has been proven time and time and time again throughout history. People, once fed up with the way things are, will tear it down and start again. The Pilgrims came over here because they wanted to live their life of religion the way they see fit. They also did what we did here, was the American Revolution, and we made this country great because of it. We got tired of living under the tyranny of other countries. We wanted to do it ourselves, so we did. So why are you allowing that tyranny to come back? We still have a chance of saving our country if we are willing to fight for it. The real question is what are we willing to do to change the leaders whom do not love this country and plot to destroy it by any means possible? God bless America, and God bless our president. He truly does want to help America and make it better. But he has so many anti-Americans against him. He will need everyone to stand up and stand beside him and protect his back while fixing the problems, views, and institutions of the swamp who fight to destroy him and this country. All I can say is God bless America and Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you very kindly.